My intro. My name is Hermann Stene, and we're watching my free mag Lille Rotta part. It just means little rat in Norwegian. Tiago Lemos was calling me Rotta all the time because he just learned started calling me the little rat, and then that became the name. I'm not sure if I would say that Oslo has like crazy type of architecture, but that ride-on grind, I was like really like whoa. That shit was so hard to do. I think we had to wax it like a million times because it's like the aluminum. I don't like grinding square rails. I kind of want to do a different trick out the stairs, but you see the car and that shit, and I was like, I can't like, I needed the car gone, but I couldn't like the good guy that was there like he never came out or moved the car or anything. So we tried to figure out how to do a line there. Pekka almost broke his camera because he smacked the camera in the railing. We filmed that line like 10 times, I don't know, to try and get it right. It's fuck, man. Like right here, right there when he holds like the camera up, like when he's about to take the camera up, he didn't hold it too high enough and smacked the camera right in the rail. So he almost destroyed his camera. But he filmed it great. It was super sick. So that was not originally a ride on rail at all, but I broke the rail. I was jumping on a board slide, and it was so rusty that it broke. We just removed the support and then put the rail down in the ground. So that's how that spot became a ride on rail. But it made it like the sickest spot. Like look at that thing, it's crazy. Yeah, City Hall. That spot, yeah, that's like if you just want to chill and skate, or if maybe you have a trick there. It's usually like go there and skate in the summer. They have meetings in there and stuff, so you can't like skate in front of the stairs where you do like, or like up there where I'm doing the backside flip. You can't like skate there. You gotta kind of like skate on one side. That's it. But after like they're done with meetings, you can skate the whole plaza. That's the cover. Yeah, I did not expect that at all. That was crazy to me. We were finished with the part, and I was like, why the fuck? Like, why didn't we like? Why are you not putting out the part yet? Like, it's done. And they're like, oh, you gotta wait for some reason, and then it was because of the cover. That surprised me. Yeah, I was mind blown actually. Oh, now we're in Lisbon, Portugal. That spot's hard as fuck to skate. It's super sick manual pedal. I did a kickflip nose manual. I was like, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do tricks that I don't usually do. So I was like, I really want to try and do something like out of it or something. Like I wanted to continue doing that because I don't want to be like the same formula every time. Previous video parts and stuff too, I was always been like a jumper skating stairs all the time, and then I'd be like doing that like back three here every time, like some stair set and then a frontside flip and blah blah blah. It's become the same shit. So I'm really like, I don't want my tricks to be the same anymore. Ooh, yeah, that one actually, one try, I wheeled by on the ollie into the bank, so I fly from the bank straight to flat and just body. I was sliding and slipping because I couldn't get the right angle. I had to go like as close as I could to the wall and then turn, and I had to borrow Pekka's board because he had soft wheels. Those cobblestone, if you see those are that, then you're approachable for sure. Tiago helps me out here, sitting in the stairs holding that rail. It's pretty funny. Like I always kind of wanted to skate one of those like down the set. It was just right next to this spot, and I was like, this is pretty like one of the most iconic like off-road stair set spots. I saw a comment that was like, who is that homeless dude or something that's holding the fence? You can't see that's Tiago? What? That's crazy. Look at that guy. Oh, the fucking flip. They were home and everything, and they were like, yeah. I think they did not care if we skated it. Yeah, that was sketch. That's actually the fastest clip I think I got for this part. We went to that spot, and me and Pekka was just like kind of skating it, and I was just trying to do the 180 fakie manny. And I'm not sure if I tried to flip out of one before we started filming. We started filming, and I tried one, and then I just did it the second try, and it was like, oh, what? I never filmed a manual clip that fast in my life. This was fucking terrible to try. It's cobblestone, and the thing I'm alling up to also sucks to ride on. Or I think I would have done it either way, but there was these dudes that wanted us to try some drugs. I don't know what it was, but like snippets or something. They had some balloons that had something in them, and they were like, hey, like they wanted to try, and I was getting so stressed out. He was like, having this balloon, and he was like, hey, and I was like, no, like, get the fuck away from me. Fuck, man, that was kind of stressful because they were kind of sketchy. But once I locked in on one good grind, then it was really fun. But like we were like, hey, let's get out of here. It's funny, I was like kind of so steep that like I wasn't sure if that thing was gonna grind or not, and I waxed the shit out of it, and I was kind of scared. And I know Didrik grinded it, and I was like, it definitely has to grind, but it has like these kind of big gaps in between every like tile on top of it. I did it on, I think I broke my board, and I did it on my broken board. Yeah, it's such a legend hubba too, especially like for Norwegian skaters, because like that thing's been skated since like way back in the day. I think someone tried to grind down and straight and ate shit so hard. I think I've seen a clip of that. That thing, you can like lower it and make it higher as much as you want. Oh, okay, here we go. This is COVID day, so this clip is 2021 for sure. And it's like that many people because of COVID, you know, so it's like, it was kind of easy to skate it without getting kicked out. Now, you could probably hit it either way, but I think you will get kicked out way faster now than then. But oh yeah, now we're back at the ride-on grind thing. Look how crazy the lights are on the ground too. That whole spot is so unique, it's crazy, it looks so cool. Yeah, it looks like something's melting, like the set's just melting. That was like a brand new spot. You can see like they're like kind of working around like construction around the buildings and stuff. So that rail was like brand new. So we were like, oh, we have to like do something on that before it gets knobbed. And it was like, I think we went there and I tried to board sled it once and we got kicked out. And then we came back and we got kicked off right away. And then we went back again. And I think we got it like pretty quick. And then they knobbed it. It was like literally knobbed a few days after. That is such a good kink rail. Like it's so mellow and it's so good. I try to drop down like from where I'm dropping off to fakie. I tried just to drop in once and I fully like, I'm not sure if I hung up or maybe I hung up just dropping into the bank. Like the bank was like so rough and like so uneven that I thought I was gonna hang up and just eat shit. But the first one I just like committed to, it just worked. I remember trying to grind that thing way back and I just grinded like up and straight and popped out. And I know Cyrus Bennett grinded it in one of his like Nike part, but not like to grind because it's like here, like when I go down, it's like there is supposed to be like a light thing that's like in the way, but we screw that away. You can see it hangs there, it's like underneath those. Yes, you see it right there. You see that black thing that hangs on that. So take that off and then we wax that thing. And those things are kind of sketch too, because you fuck up that grind, you kind of can sack those things that goes out of the wall or whatever, out of the ledge. I don't know if Pekka suggested that, but I should do like a switch front stroke fakie manny, and then I don't know if I did one of those, so if I just went for the fakie flip out right away. I think I just hit the bump right on that one try there, and it just like the flip just came straight to my feet and felt fucking so good. He filmed it really good and it worked out. I'm really stoked on that clip. This kickflip backtail 270 though, I think I was there alone, or not alone, but I think maybe I was there with a homie, and we were like, Pekka was gonna meet us there, but then he met some other homies, and then I was like just setting up my phone, and I did one of those kickflip backtail 270s on my phone and sent it to him, like, where you at? He came eventually. Like, I never switch tray, and now I'm not good at switch trays, but I can like do them, and I think I'm better at it doing down shit than I'm doing it up flat. This is in my hometown. Me and my other homie, Lil Herm, we built this thing together. Yeah, I just call him Lil Herm because his name is Herman too, but he is younger than me. It's hard to skate, and you gotta have so much speed to get over it because the gap is pretty far, but at the same time, if you shoot over, your board's gone. That shit was hard to do too, because you gotta ollie like to kind of like flat back nose blunt, because I can't like power slide into back nose blunt. That spot does not make justice on video at all. And the hill is steeper too, like it's way steeper than it looks. City Hall. This is like in the winter, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, it definitely is in the winter because it's snow in the background. I think it's like the sun comes up around 9 and goes down in like 3:30-ish maybe. So that's like 5 hours of light maybe? I don't know. Something like that. That's at the harshest maybe 4 or 5 hours of light. Like that was like a month before I got my license. Pekka was gonna go to the States. That day I'm doing it. I was gonna do it the day before, but I fucked up because like that time of the year it gets dark pretty early, so couldn't get to Oslo in time to try and skate it. And I was like kind of so pissed at myself. I really need to do this. Like I was feeling it too. Like I was feeling pretty good. Called my driving instructor. I was like, hey, can we do like one of those like long driving things tomorrow? Can we go to Oslo? And he was like, yeah, he was down, and I'll just explain what I wanted to do because he was already like a fan of skating on the mission. I was like, yeah, I wanna skate this rail. If you're down to look for traffic, that would be sick. And he's like the best dude you can have looking for traffic because he is a traffic dude. He was just down for the whole thing. So I drove the whole way, and I almost didn't do it because like it was so much traffic going on, and at the same time I was like alling into it, grinding, jumping off, and then they were like always like, oh, you're good to go, and he's like, no, and then like suddenly I was like so mentally exhausted that I was like, fuck, like I can't do this right now. And the homie that's giving me the hug right there, the homie Torgny right here, he made me do it. He is the fucking best hype man ever. He was just like, hey dude, you got this, blah 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 blah, hey, just fucking drop in grind. And I was like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna drop in. And I dropped in, grinded, and I literally grinded almost the whole thing through the kink, and I was like, fuck dude, I really need to do this right now. And then it took me like maybe 5 more tries, and then I did the first one, I committed to the kink. But I almost eat shit. You can see it on the truck, like my truck lifts up, like I'm in nose grind for a millisecond after the second kink. Because I didn't, like I waxed it a little bit, but I thought like after that part I was going so fast I was going to grind through either way, but it's rusty, so like it was catching my truck pretty hard. So I was like, fuck, like I didn't have no control. Here I had no control, I don't know what's going on. Like I thought I was going to get tossed out any moment, and I just rolled away. I was so fucking happy that ride, dude. Fuck, we were pretty hyped, both of us. He filmed it on his phone too, and he's like almost throwing his phone in there. I have that clip, it's pretty sick. Yeah, there he is. He's like in the middle of the road there. Yeah, that's the dude. That's the homie right there. He made it happen. Yeah, he's sick. And now it's funny, sometimes he texts me and like, hey, I have this rail. Like, he was so fired up after that. Like he texts me here and there and just like, hey, this rail, like I think maybe it's skatable, but he doesn't like, he's not a skater, right? So he doesn't like fully know. He just sees rails and be like, oh, this thing is big and crazy, like maybe you can grind this. The backsmith. Well, this ledge, it's downhill, so it's crooked. It's almost like grinding a flat bar. Like a few times where I backsmith, and if I was leaning too much back, I like shot the board over on the other side, so I had to run before like my board could get in the water. I was working for that one though. It took me a while to do that. I think I tried it one day, and then we came back. But that day that I did it, I don't think it didn't take that long. But it took definitely like an hour and a half. I backtail backside flip it too. And Deeds crooks it. The Arne Shutta does the front nose the whole way, and then he jumps in the water, which is so sick. What else has been done? I'm not sure. I don't think it's that much more than that. I'm waiting for a Goofy to front crook it. Last one, that tray flip. It's a fucking nightmare. I'm never going back to this spot ever again. It's funny, like, because I had a photo in 3, I think, where I tray flip it, but it's no water, because I didn't do it that day, but I did it with the water in the fountain. Tray flipping that was, I think I went there 10 times to do it. The thing that sucks with that spot is, like, you roll straight into those stairs, and there's, like, the thing you look at, it's not even the landing, you're looking at the stairs when you land, kind of. Yeah, I'm like, did I really actually roll away? Yeah, that was surprised. I was like standing there, I'm like, what happened? At first I was like, that's not gonna be my ender, but like then when we did it, it was like, yeah, that's gonna be my ender. That's the best tray flip I'm probably ever gonna do in my life. I gotta be honest, this is like first time like where I actually kinda like all my clips in a part. I feel like I had a different approach, which I like. I feel like I did a little bit different, and I just wanna, yeah, what I wanna keep doing.